All right, good morning, everybody. The big question on my mind today is my monster ready? And as you can see, we have my little Tachkoma here in the background, my little ghost in the shell bug, right? This is the only monster that I have. And this thing is probably like 70 SC or something like that. He's definitely a level 69. We know that. But yeah, 75 SC. That's what he's got. It is a he. He has truck nuts. You just can't see him. We did get dual wield on him today. So, the notice said something about a nightmare level to unlock some potential gear and stickers. Oh, I need me them damn stickers. Oh, what if they have a really good one that I need? What if they have that one sticker that gets everything across that I want to say to other players in one effing sticker? One to rule them all. I'm going to need that effing sticker. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to see exactly how my Tachkoma stacks up. It's a good thing they didn't say anything about it being a god tier level. It is a nightmare level. So we're going to try to find some sort of nightmare. I think I have a pretty good idea of where I want to go. We're going to go straight to the white lab just to give us an idea here. So nightmare would be like hard. It would be a hard mode. Yeah, because I don't think this guy is going to go in there and do anything on God mode. So we'll try some Spirited Assault. In fact, I don't even know. Spirited Assault might just be too damn much. Right? Because there's sorcerers, there's all sorts of shit to deal with. I don't know what kind of damage we're doing. We are dual wielding now. Alright, let's see. Oh, snap. Okay, you know what? You know what? Our damage ain't that bad. Our damage is not that bad for this level. Right? I do expect Nightmare to be harder than hard. Oh, but man, look at that little machine gun go. Doubling the hit count on that with Blood Force. Okay. Okay. Cool. We might just be able to auto attack through everything. And we do have a magic barrier, a shadow wall. We can decrease enemies' intelligence, making them obviously weaker with magic, even though we just cast that on the wrong idiot. We want to put that on you. Here's that S1 and basic attacks. Oh, here's my field. Cool, that actually puts some damage up on the board. But really, I need to target this mage. Oh, you know what? Setting up to take your little shots does kind of suck. This robot does not shoot diagonally. He's going to have to like square up with his victim and shoot at him. And honestly, with his speed and everything, I don't know if I'm really going to be able to use... I think I have like backstab on him just in case he gets behind somebody and he could spray him with the Uzi. I'll take a look at what I got on him real quick. I put the dragon arc on him because... oh, that's right. Because as the fight goes on, longer and longer, you get like more stats. I believe your damage goes up, like up to a decent amount. So I'm just trying to think of what I would, what kind of arc I would put on this little monster to, you know, try to make it through some sort of challenge level like that. Obviously, you're going to want to try to bring the best arc that you got, even if you can just like cheese part of the level. Whatever's going to get you to that sticker, right? Let's actually just take a look at this guy real quick, just in case anybody else is thinking about running their little ghost in the shell spider. Here's what my build looks like so far. We do have pulley system, low chance of regular attacks doing ×4 ×8 extra damage, because this guy really puts in work with his basic attack. I gotta be careful saying this. this monster had the best basic attack in the game until Christmas time Lilibet came out. Like, I mean, because really, who else is like dropping a basic attack kit? Like, nobody. None of the main heroes are really like, we're gonna use our attack. Forget our kit. We're just gonna hit people with that attack button, and that's where the majority of our damage is gonna come from. I've heard of people building, who was it? Was it Randy back in the day, where like he would just kill you with his basic attack just because he could get so much killer bonuses. I don't know. I'm sure he could put in even more work with his kit, but it is what it is. Time long since passed. So we got pulley system here. Pretty simple stuff. We did have to take dual wield. I was very happy that worked. You know what? This is where we messed up. This is where I wanted to make some changes. Since we're going all kit, we really are going to want to put as many of these impacts as we can on here. And Blood Force, we're not going to want to get rid of Blood Force because that's healing us off of our basic attack, which is what we're like investing everything into. We're keeping Halloween, Happy Halloween on because this is going to give you Fort, Metis, Vitality, and Haste. Haste is the big one. Haste is the big one. I really want this guy to have Haste. Since he doesn't have any of these abilities, this is worth 9 SC on him all day. So we got to try to keep that one on him. Uh-oh. We're running out of things to take off here. Yeah, Proud Force, we're going to want to keep. We can drop one of these crits. We're still a ways off. You know what? We might just have to drop some hit points. Damn. One more to go. One more to go. Let's see, what do we got here? Ooh, that is brutal. I don't want to take it out of my crit. Oh, I don't want to take it out of my crit. Do I have to? You know what? We have the Blood Force. We have the Blood Force, which is going to heal us. Okay. I think we can do this. Well then, you know what? Honestly, like, do I even need aim vitals if I'm only going to be critting a little bit? It's hard. It's hard. 72. Strength and hit points over here for 4. Man, I have 5 SC. I need 6. Alright, we'll leave a little bit of crit. And, you know what? Damn, that's a hard choice to make. Alright, so we're pretty much just critting for some extra Proud Force, I guess, with our little tiny crit. I don't know, let's see how this does. Let's see how this does. Really, I just want to see how effective that basic attack is going to be. Right, now that we have a bunch of impacts on it. This basic attack should shred now. I mean, as far as a monster class is concerned, I'm not going to go into God mode or anything stupid, but here we go. Should be able to cut through this pretty easy, and maybe I'll find another map. This one's going straight from hard to God mode, so... Ooh. Oh, look at them all getting sprayed. That is awesome. Okay, so I mean, like, we're only hitting for 400, but hey, it's a monster class. The basic attack's doing the damn thing, though. 50, 60. The healing's not bad off the basic attack. I like how when he shoots the S1s, man, after those missiles come out, they're inbound. Like, even if a spell gets cast next to you and you get thrown up in the air, those missiles are already flying. They're going to hit their target. Other than that, I haven't really used this guy's kit much. Oh, here's an S1. Damn you, mage. Well, at least I can hit all of them right here at the same time. Hey, yo, that Uzi spray is wrecking. Oh, my machine gun's better, little mage. Oh, that's right. Don't bring fireballs to a missile fight. Okay, alright. That works out pretty well. I don't know. Maybe, like, that is a lot on impact. And that is why it's important to kind of, like, run these characters and get a feel for them, right? Because now when I do step into some kind of challenge map with this guy, I'm at least going to have some kind of idea of how he functions with, like, the half-ass kit that I made for him. Should be easier to make changes on the fly. Let's see. You know what? Don't give up. We're gonna do some basic bitch god mode here, and I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It says don't give up, so we do at least have to try. All right, all right. I could also put Trisla pistol on this guy. Hey, for I mean, I know it's like a low tier level, but it's still a god mode level, and them little Uzis is putting in work, yo. Awesome. Oh. Yeah, just there's pretty good crowd control on that basic attack right there. Cool. Can't wait to see what kind of items they give for these little monster classes. As I said, if they give something that'll actually catch some of these up to like the lower tier characters of the game, I'd be very happy with that. I mean, I do like my little Ghost in the Shell robot. I've always thought this thing was cool. It's pretty much the only monster class I've ever really worked on. I mean, did you just see that S2? That GR field just wrecked, brah. Let's see, what is the S3? Code Genocide. Okay, we got Code Genocide. They're hitting us with lightning. They're hardly even doing any damage worth of shit, though. Even though they're hitting with what I'm weak to, I'm guessing. Look at that, 1351 strength. Damn, and yeah, I got a 50% weakness to lightning. That's not bad because they're hitting me for 10 damage, so it's like, oh, we get to drop our S4. I believe this gives me some sort of field, and now I'm going to target these little pokies, these little moths that keep making these spells, and I'm just going to destroy them with missiles. Oh, get that S2 in there. And just keep those missiles going. Oh, that was perfect. A little pokey just flew right into my missiles. Okay, so these guys are not dying as fast as like the other mobs here, but I don't think they're going to be able to get around the Uzi spray. There's just too much. And look at that, I do have some sort of field up still. They're not doing any damage to me. And I have my S4 ready to go. And every time this guy drops an S4, he does get some kind of buff. It's like Brave and something else. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but I'm thinking it might be if I have to like solo a difficult map for him. Well, difficult for him. Like, I have no doubt that he's going to make it through here. It's crazy. We're charging an S4 faster than we are our S3. Haven't even seen the S3 yet. Maybe it's the one to rule them all. We got our S4 back already. And, like, the buff from this one hasn't even expired yet. Oh, that was me. Yo. Okay. I thought that was, like, their little lightning strike. No, that was me. That was dope. Had no idea. Oh, so the S3 on this guy can be potent. Uh-oh. We're taking damage. We better throw up our S4 and become immune to it. It literally looks like that's what happens. If I put this thing up, they cast their spells at me, and I'm not taking any damage. I just see this little shield come up, so it's got to be good for something. Not taking any of this lightning damage, so cool. It's the first time I've actually really played around with the shield. They also don't seem to be flinching me. See that? Even though I'm in this lightning, I managed to throw my S1. So it's not like they really had me stun lock in there. I think that's all because I had my little shield up. Oh, and S3 would just kill right now. It's okay, we're halfway there. Oh, let's put a shield up. You know, I can see now why people run this guy as like a little support. You know, so like when they're testing heroes or something. So this guy's DPS doesn't get in their hero's way that they're trying to benchmark or whatever, and this guy can still bring a little bit of support, and he can give you this little shield, right? Because he's not just giving himself this shield. The shield goes to the whole party. That's the little asshole we need to kill, because he's going to just keep spamming little side magic like that. No, we can spray them both with the Uzi. See, that's what I needed the backstab damage for right there. Oh, there goes that pulley system putting in work. We still got our little shield up. If this damn King Pokey doesn't watch out, yo, he's about to get finished by this S3. Like, it's, damn it. I was kind of hoping we could make it to the S3 and I could finish him with that Thunderbolt. Hey, that thing's pretty wicked. It's simple. You hit the S3, your little, your little robot spider turns into a lightning rod and just gets struck by lightning, and so does everything around it. Oh, snap. Okay, so we did clear a low tier god level. I feel a little bit better. Is there actually like some lapis to pick up in here? I'd have to use a special. I might be able to use a special. Oh. This is what I was going to say. Everybody make sure to take as many friends off the friends list as you can everywhere right now. To get all the extra points that you can and use them on that special friend point banner that's still up right now. Go ahead and get that. Dump out every single friend point that you have. It's just worth it. Like, we almost never get stuff that good for friend points, so now's the time to use them all up. I've been draining my friend points every day. Oh, shit. This isn't good. We're not going to make it through this. Charging up an S4. Oh, man. I should have put in, like, some really low-level characters so they could potentially charge up an S4 here, because even my little monster class robot here, my little spider, my Tachkama, whatever the hell they call him. Yeah, it's Tachkama, or is it Ichikama? You guys know what I'm talking about. Little ghosts in the shell spiders with creepy little children's voice. I mean, they really do grow on you, but you got to remember at the end of the day, they're cold calculating machines with little children's voices. God, I love that anime though. When I first saw that shit, I mean, like, when I first saw that shit and you see like this chick with like machine guns and like she's like a cyborg, and you're like, alright, cool. And then she's in this little fucking spider. She's like, I'm like, is she sitting in that thing's asshole? And then, like, sure enough, she's like in there. And this little spider's like doing all these little 360s. There's like a freaking tank, an actual tank behind him, like taking real shots at him. And he just like turns around and he's like, I got these little spray guns, buddy. He's like shooting at this tank and it's not doing shit. And I'm just like, oh, this is the most fucking adorable little combat spider thing I've ever seen. They were cool. They still are cool. Go check out Ghost in the Shell. If you haven't already, you can thank me later. Alright, what else do we got here? Ooh, the catacombs. We haven't been there in a while. Loudy. Ooh, okay. This is like a... Well, what's the challenge here? This is like a level 50 God mode. I don't know if I'm going to be able to clear it in 1 minute and 30 seconds. We're not bringing any support. You know what? Maybe I could if I drop my arc. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I did kind of I need to check in on my attack here, just to give me an idea of how long it actually. Okay, 1351. I'm pretty sure this arc, it either makes your damage go up or your attack stat. Oh shit, this isn't good, yo. Oh man, alright, this isn't good, like right off rip. Oh, I'm getting ratatouille'd up in this Mafk. You know, no, we're doing a little bit of damage to him. Can it be enough though? And this is just the first wave, yo. Oh yeah? Suck my S2. Suck my S2. Oh man. Watch, I'm gonna actually say that dumb shit. You know what, never mind. You don't know what that is, but if you knew what I was talking about, you'd be greatly offended right now. Or with my luck, they'd be like, oh yeah? Well, you could suck my S3. And I'd be like, damn, you got me. Because the S3 is always going to be better than S2. I mean, what's your SCT recovery speed, though, cuz? Because mine might be faster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, them arguments never happened in the hood. I'm just being real. Actually, oh, we live in a new time and age. Those arguments might happen in the hood. They just might. They might. Like, I could see homies sitting on the block, selling rocks all day, playing gotcha games. I gotta say, I bet you it's a reality too. Like, I need to sell enough sacks today so I can do some pulls. Like, here's how I know this shit's real. I have literally watched somebody go to a blood bank to give blood to pull on a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius banner. No, I'm not joking. I am not joking. So that shit happens. I've witnessed it happen firsthand. I've seen this happen. So it happens. And it was crazy. Oh, here's that S3. We've been waiting for that. Bam, everybody around me. Oh, cool. I guess that doesn't just hit everybody around you. That actually targets. Oh, wow, the power. So I can have that S3 come down anywhere I want. The other thing, I think I did spend a couple SC to give this guy a better chance to stun things and just like take him out of the fight for 10-20 seconds, because I figure that might actually help me clear something difficult. Some difficult mobs come out. If I can stun some of them, even if it's just for a second, that might just help. We definitely need some Mage Leon for that S1. I need to drop 9 SC on Mage Leon right now, just so I can shoot missiles across the damn screen and hit for 200 instead of 180. Yo. I haven't even started putting shield abilities on this fool yet. I got this S4. Who needs anti-chain damage and all that shit? Really? I should have just been playing with the spider nonstop. This should be the only character I play in Last Cloudia. Period. I mean, I can still pull all the new heroes. I just never play them. I'll just stick with running my little Tachkama over here. I wonder how far I would get. I guess it all depends on how good these items are. Well, I guess it depends on how good these stickers are, too. Because, like, if I can't communicate, how am I supposed to play this damn game? Like, us players, we need to be able to talk to each other. There's clearly a language barrier there. Stickers are the effing answers to all of this, right? Instead of, like, kind of boring-ass chat or something. Or, better yet, a little sticker where you can put your own words in. And you can program your own little phrases so you could actually communicate with other players. But who needs any of that shit? Right? Like, oh, man. Oh, we're getting that S3. Get them all grouped up. Here comes the lightning. We just hit for multiple thousands, yo. I did see a 4,000 up there. That was mighty impressive. That was mighty impressive. It does seem like the blood force is keeping us healed. So I'm seeing a little bit of Proud Force. I'm seeing more Blood Force just because it's coming off of every single basic attack, and we are throwing a lot of basic attacks. Oh, try to run from me into the corner? I don't think so. Sweet, yeah, basic attack for the win here. Digging it. Like, the messed up thing is, I totally overlooked the ability to put dual wield on this character. It's like this little robot is made for dual wield. The reason I say that is because you can't equip armor onto him. So I was like, oh, he just does not have that slot. Well, actually, he does have that slot. There's just no armor that he can wear because spiders can't fit into Davin's shirt. I don't, you know. And I should have thought of that right off rip. Like, okay, well, can he take a second weapon? I thought that, I really thought that secondary, that armor slot, that was just locked off. Like, this character was never going to equip anything else. And then I was like, wait a minute. Dual wield might actually work there. And sure as shit it did. So, I don't really see this guy being ran any other way. And seeing as how dual wield, like, doubles the hit counts for his, you know, super spammable little Uzi shot. Hey, it's dope. It is dope. And we can just keep throwing that S4. Okay, so we're at 1621 strength. Could have sworn we started at 13. But you know what? We get some kind of brave or something. The barrier is dope. 0 damage and no flinching while barrier is activated. Yo, that no flinching part alone... I didn't know that this barrier was that good. I'll be honest with you guys. I had no idea that, like, I thought it was like 0 damage for a little bit. I thought it wore off a lot quicker. I had no idea that there was no flinching. That might be worth it. Like, this guy can put that little barrier up that he seems to be getting all the freaking time here. And he can give everybody no flinch. That's a pretty amazing ability. Yeah, I've been noticing that. I'm like, even when they're throwing their miasma spells, like, my dude's not flinching, standing in the middle of this miasma. So yeah, his little S4 is pretty awesome. And maybe, just maybe, it'll be enough for me to, oh, awesome. Got a couple of them with that S3, and that seems to stun them. Yeah, maybe, just maybe, between the S4 and my crazy little basic attack, we might just be able to clear whatever they're throwing our way. Oh, we're taking damage now, so let's drop our S4 again. Power circulation. He cast Brave and all that stuff. 1621. We were at 13 something originally. I'm gonna have to look at the arc. You know, maybe the arc doesn't increase your strength as the fight goes on. Maybe it increases just like a damage percentage. I'm gonna actually have to look at it. But that is why I put this arc on, because I figured this fight would be drawn out because this guy is lower DPS. 1621. So we pretty much know we're gonna clear this. Like, it's just going to be this. Me just basic attack. Yeah, basing them. I'm basing the shit out of them. And yeah, they all finna die anytime now. But my ultimate secret move for this nightmare run, the nightmare run cometh, is this. Yeah. That should finish him off. Hopefully that can get me through a tough wave. And honestly, I haven't decided exactly which arc I'm going to put on this thing. Oh, shit. You know what? Why did I think that was the last wave? That was terrible of me. This is what I should have saved that last wave for. Oh man. This ain't bad. We're gonna crush it through this one too. I have no doubt. Right, as long as I can keep that attack going. Right, whenever anybody gets behind me, I just drop that S2 like it's nice and easy. Like, good luck trying to backstab me. Yeah, at the same time, I'm probably going to take backstab off of this guy because he's just too slow. Like, an enemy would literally just have to turn his back to me and just stand there. So, I doubt that's ever going to happen. They're all probably going to be facing me. And if anything, they're going to be backstabbing me. So, alright, we got an S3 coming up. Can I get them all? Yes! That was cool. That was cool, right? If you can get them all bunched up. And like I said, I'm liking how many of them are getting stunned. I'm going to have to see if there's actually a stun built into the S3 or something like that. Because, oh, speaking of which, look, they stunned me. Damn. I thought some of those stars were theirs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Rara. We better get a shield up because... you know what? Our hit points are... Oh, we're blind. That's something to think about too, right? Like, this guy... If this guy goes blind, he's not going to be able to hit anything. That is going to hurt his damage a lot. I really... Yeah. So I am blind. You know what? I still seem to be getting a pretty decent little hit count. Huh. Like, the only other thing that actually worries me is the Happy Halloween ability. I'm pretty sure since it gives you haste, this and that and that and this, like 3 abilities plus haste, I don't know how long they stay on. Like, they've probably worn off already. They've probably worn off already. Yeah, I have strength boost, defense boost. I don't see any haste. It would say SCT up. So we don't have any SCT up. So that's something to think about. Like, maybe, just maybe, I will swap that out just for, well, fast haste wouldn't do it, right? Because it's going to be the same thing. Like, I'm only going to pay 5 SC for fast haste, but it's going to expire pretty quickly, right? Man, and actually putting haste on is like, what, 12, 14 SC? That's going to have to be something to think about. But all in all, I do feel much better about my little spider build. I feel a little bit more prepared and ready to go into some kind of, well, not God tier level, but at least some sort of nightmare. We will have to see. That sticker better be pretty damn good. Oh, we got an S3. We got an S3, right? It's like the best thing we got for damage. And it knocks him unconscious. Cool. Yeah, I might actually have to put some skill charge 3 on this guy because that is the closest thing to any sort of nuke that's going to drop any sort of damage at all. Damn, and these rats just keep me blind the whole time. I don't really seem to be missing though. Like, I don't see me missing any shots. Okay, there's a miss. Okay, I see the misses now. I see them. We are missing some shots here and there. Oh, that's part of the reason why I run these heroes too, because you will notice little flaws and things that you have to worry about with this hero that you might not have to worry about with your other ones, so you just completely forget to build them like that. Like, yeah, I'm going to have to go back through this, see if I can, you know, mess with this kid a little bit and maybe give him some resistance to blind. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do, the next thing I was going to try if he was really struggling, was to make use of some of his MP. And I was actually thinking of doing Moon Saber. It's going to cost me 4 SC, but then this guy could Moon Saber, and that would increase his healing substantially. And because his healing's based off of his basic attack with Blood Force, that's going to stack with it. That is going to, Blood Force is going to stack, you know, it's, I don't know, I'm going to have to see. I think it's going to do pretty damn good. just because everything's coming off of his basic attack. Blood Force is 11 SC, so like you want to make sure that anyone you put it on is basic attack heavy, and this guy is. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how we do. So far, so good though. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about this guy. Minus him being blind. Let's say, can I cast anything to... No. Nope. Not much I can do here. Just gonna have to Uzi the shit out of these fools. And maybe, just maybe, I can hit both of them at the same time if I play my cards right. Damn. There we go. Oh, we got an S3? Bam! Even broke the fool. We'll see, in something like this, maybe I could get behind. Oh my goodness, I could not get behind him because he was already up against the wall. I just wasted like 5 attacks I could have done right there while he was broken. Damn. Is that little fool casting some kind of rat spells on me? I better put my shield up. That's definitely a big part of the equation when staying healed with this character. Is I honestly think just having that shield up all the time and just being able to cut damage all the time, just because of how fast this guy's been getting this shield. So that thing, I've never seen a character who's special, their S4, actually procs faster than their S3. Like typically you can proc a couple of S3s before your special actually procs. Not with this guy. I mean, goodness forbid he would be dropping that S3 and be hitting for thousands. Whole thousands at a time. Oh, come on now. How much trouble can some rats be? I mean, these are like mutant subway rats. Actually, no, they're not in a subway. This is the, that's right, what is this, like the sewers, the cathedral? Of course. I mean, where else would you find giant purple mutated rats? Speaking of which, we better get our shield up. Like seriously, we have dropped 3 of these specials before this S3 drops. If we could get this S3 to charge, we might be able to actually finish this damn rat. Alright, his buddy's gone. It's just him. He's all up in my grill. He can run much faster. Look at that. If that's good to know too. If I just get full on chased, there's nothing I can do. Especially if they can outrun me. They're just going to keep chasing me across the screen, and I'm never going to get to stop and shoot. Oh, awesome. Okay, so yeah, that S3 is pretty nice. Not only is it breaking them, but it's actually hitting in the thousands. So yeah, I might have to try to get some skill charge 3 going now that I actually see about the only thing that we can do for some damage. Yeah, I don't know. I wish we had more details. It did say that it made it sound like you were going to have to solo some kind of challenge with a monster type, which is obviously completely different than just running a party of monsters. But from when I read it a few hours ago, it did make it sound like you're pretty much going to be soloing a challenge with one of these monster types. Now, if I'm wrong about that, cool. Although it's not really going to help me much because this is the only monster that I even have halfway built up. So even if I could take, you know, the lizard with the spear and Carol or whatever that other monster's name is, it's not going to help me when they're level 12. So I guess we will find out soon. In a day. Best of luck to everybody. Get your monster ready if you want that damn sticker and whatever else they're going to be giving out. And can't wait to see this new character and the arc. They do look interesting. We are finally getting the upgraded version of V, because, I mean, before this, you want status, you either have to get Loga or you had to be lucky enough to get V during the Devil May Cry collab, he is completely a limited character. And for him to be the status that you want him to, you need his paid weapon. Like, a lot of his status is locked behind his paid weapon. And I'm wondering about that. Like, how much status and how much of this girl's power they're going to lock behind her paid items. We'll have to see. I hope they don't get too effing greedy. I can't wait. Status characters are always cool. DK that nerd, he's excited AF. This character's right up his alley. Don't blame him. She looks very interesting. She's a dual wielder, and she's statusing, and some of her abilities actually go up in damage based on how many statuses you have on an enemy, so that's cool. She can dump her kit on you, put a bunch of different statuses on you, blind, deaf, dumb, and then when she drops her S4, it's like, oh, you have 4 statuses on you, so she gets extra damage cap and damage or something along those lines. Don't quote me, but it's pretty effing good from the sneak peek that I got to take at it. So I guess I will see you all in about 20 some hours, and we'll be doing some polls later, everybody.